What can I say about Matthew? Just like my WTS videos, this is not pre-record. This is not like, predetermined what I'm going to say. I'm just going to click record and we're going to go, and that's going to give you the best feelings of my memories with Matthew and why I want to thank him in this particular video. First of all, Matthew, he has been with me since the beginning almost. He followed me. I think he said he's like my 150th follower, give or take. And he followed me while I still was playing Gears of War 3, even before Ultimate Edition came out. And I actually made Clean give him 2 knobs that day for that. His name, if I'm not mistaken, was actually SB Rainbows. It was like SB Rainbows or something. I remember Rainbows into it, which was nothing like any of you guys remember. And some of these stories, you guys will probably have no idea. But Maddie and I don't remember exactly if we played Gears of War 3 first, but we did play Ultimate Edition a lot together. And, Maddie, you had to see this one coming. With Matthew, this particular clip is basically probably my favorite clip that you're about to see. This is called Frack Da Maddie.
Oh, look at this shit. Look. Benjamin, I'm fucking Anthony Carmine. Get the fuck over there. Okay? I'm Anthony. Only reason you're here is because I was so popular in the original Gears. You're lucky. You're lucky.
No,
I'm gonna block that name. I'm gonna block that.
The other team is not even doing shit.
Oh shit!
What was that?
How did you die? Was that your day, Matthew?
Holy
On
fuck!
my screen, it showed me throw it in the distance.
Maddie, I have never created a highlight yet. Thank you for being the fucking first one. Tomorrow I'm creating that.
Oh my fuck you, bitch.
I'm gonna go, fuck
Oh
that,
my
it's gonna be
God.
called Fuck the Maddie.
So as you can see, that was Matthew in that regards, all the way back from the beginning. That was back in the end of 2015, give or take. Or no, 2015, 2016, I don't even know the years anymore. It's been that long. It brings a smile to my face always watching that clip. It's one of my main clips that I love always looking at in my particular strum life, which is pretty cool. One thing in particular that Matthew probably would not think I would talk about in this video, I'm going to talk about, and he's gonna, right now I know he's thinking, what the fuck is he gonna say? Maddie may have saved my strum life. Back in 2015, when Star Wars Battlefront came out, I had a very cool launch with Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I remember some of you there, particularly, that, I gave away a lot of items. And then with Star Wars Battlefront, I was doing the same thing, but everyone in the chat was just saying, we're here for the giveaways. We're not here for you. We're here for the giveaways. Just do the giveaways. And it really hurt me. And because I felt like I did this as a thank you, and that's all they wanted was the gift. And I understand, wanting the gift, but just wanting it alone kind of hurt my feelings. And I didn't stream. I didn't stream for a whole month after that day because of how hurt I was. And then all of a sudden, I forget if it was a Twitch whisper, I forget if it was a DM on Twitter, but Maddie DM'd me or whispered me and said, unfortunately, I looked for it, I can't find it because I wanted to talk about this in this episode, so I guess that was predetermined. But he basically said, why aren't you streaming? When are you coming back? What's going on? And, I made an excuse, and I said I was sick, blah, blah, blah. But then I thought to myself, someone who I've known for only 3 months, give or take, is taking the time out of their day and trying to wonder why I'm not coming back to stream, why I'm not streaming. And, I can't guarantee that I would never have streamed again if he never said that. But I know I would have came back a lot later if I ever did. So that is probably, honestly, my favorite memory of Matthew because he helped me so tremendously at that given moment. And there were a lot of times where it was just me and Maddie. That's it. I remember when I was playing a game called Kidnapped on the PC, and Maddie came in and goes, what are you doing? What are you playing? It was supposed to be this quote-unquote scary game. And me and Maddie, we just talked for a while, and I didn't stream that game that much that night because we went to Gears, we played Gears because Maddie was on. And then, you know, I'll finally admit it, but yeah, for the Black Ops something beta, I think it was 3, possibly. I played the Black Ops 3 beta for 2 hours, 3 hours. When I used to stream after work for 3 hours, it was literally me and Matthew. That's it. No one else came in. It was just me and Maddie talking, and you know, it was nice. It was so cool that I appreciate that Matthew so much more than you'll ever know. Getting to know Matthew more than just, you know, being a person who viewed my channel was such a pleasure because, you know, it's going to sound like cliche or whatever you want to say, but he is literally an amazing human being, and I love every inch of him, and I do say every inch. He's more than the hashtag best mod. He is a friend of mine, and I am so blessed to have met so many cool people doing this. But I think even though like I did have some followers before Matthew that are still here today that I do consider friends, Matthew was the first person that I thought of as a friend that I have made in this Twitch world. And it was astonishing to me to know that, you know, you have your high school friends that you don't really stay in touch with. You have your work friends that you're really only friends with them while at work, but you really don't want to hang out with them outside of work, if you get what I'm saying. But Maddie was that first person that, you know, when I saw Maddie, Rainbows, or whatever he was at that time in the chat, it really helped me. And he became mod, not because I wanted him to become mod, because I had no mods at this time. But we had a guy named Dummy Boy who came in and said, hey, I want Maddie. I think Maddie should be mod. And right when he said that, you know, I was thinking to myself, I go, Maddie should be mod. This guy is crazy. I mean, he's always here supporting me. And so we made Maddie mod. He deserved it. He's still mod today. He's hashtag best mod. He will always be my mod until the day I stop. Because I will always want him to be my mod, whether he's there or not. Like, he knows, just like I tell everybody, you don't have to be there 24/7. Maddie is one of those fucking crazy people, though. He is basically there 24/7. But I will never unmod him, ever, no matter what happens. Unless he talks shit about my 49ers. Then we're going to have a problem. But one thing about Matthew that I did want to talk about for a video purpose wise is, let me tell you something. A lot of us have our own little, like, insignias, what we're known for. Maddie is known for his screaming. Whatever situation you put him in, he's gonna find a way to. He's not purposely making it hilarious, but it comes out in a hilarious fashion, and it is. It's something that you smile at, something that, you know, you enjoy being a part of. That you are happy he's on your side, because I wouldn't want him as an enemy, because he's probably one crazy bitch. So I'm very happy that I think he's on my side on most occasions when we're gaming and stuff like that. And also, with all of that stuff happening, I think I even skipped part of it. We even had a Frag That Maddie Volume 2.
Hold on. Oh!
And we're kind of going on a clip spree here because there's another clip I want to talk about. You know how we always say Maddie has a hack pistol? This is the reason why. You are a fucking hacker. You're a hack.
Were you watching that?
You're a bitch. Just admit you have a mod on that fucking pistol, dude. That is bullshit. And Matthew has gone above and beyond in terms of things that he has done for me, again, personally, that I always say, just by viewing my channel is by far enough support that you could show somebody. And I appreciate you just viewing the channel. Maddie, for some odd when I got my when Twitch affiliation came out, and you know, my sub button went live, Maddie was my first sub. Maddie was my first sub. He will always be known as my first sub. Maddie is, for some reason, a tier 3 now, which I Maddie, you should just switch it to a 1, dude. There's no reason you should be a 3. I ain't worth $25 a month. And he has been very generous in other ways. Like, this is another predetermined thing. I put this next to me. Unfortunately, when Clean came over one day and I walked up, I accidentally ripped it. I have no idea how. But this is the letter Matthew sent me on August 7th that I will be keeping. And I actually want to try to put this in a frame, but then I can't get the back side. So that's what I'm kind of hesitant to do that. But Maddie did send me a letter, which, again, I like the hashtag best mod, that I will always be keeping. Maddie has sent me other generous gifts. And Matthew, that's the reason why he was going to be number 1 in terms of like why I was going to talk about, in terms of thanking people individually, that he is the reason, a huge reason on why I am here. Why I'm making this video today is because of him. I am now realizing I just clicked record for the 3rd time already, because every time I click record, it's a 5-minute span. That's how long I can record, and then I have to click record again on my phone. So basically, I am at 10 minutes and 15 seconds of just talking about Matthew without even introducing the clips. So this might be a 15-minute thing when I said it was going to be a 3-minute thing. I could keep going on and on about all the things that Matthew has done for me, all the things that I know he will continue to do for me just by being there. And from the bottom of my heart, which I say a lot, but I truly do mean every time I say it, and especially in this occasion, Matthew, thank you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for giving me the words of encouragement. Thank you for telling me that this Twitch partnership is going to come. Thank you so much. Thank you for that moment in 2015 when you took the time and DM'd me to find out if I was ever coming back to stream, because even though it may have been an insignificant, or if that, not insignificant, but you know, like a small, if that's the right word, I'm sorry, if that was like a small moment to you, it was a huge moment to me that I don't even know if you remember right now, but that is essentially, you saved me. And that was the day I realized that, you know, I'm doing something right. Because like I always said, if there's one person being entertained by you, you deserve to give that one person all of your entertainment. And you were that one person, Matthew. Every time I say, if you have one person in your channel watching, if you have one person in your channel chatting, you deserve to give that person 100% of your entertainment purposes, to entertain that purpose. And Matthew, you were that one person at the beginning. You are that one person now. And thank you so very much. Even though you made me fight for your honor with, we will not say the name, you know I had to talk about that too. Thank you so much, Matthew. I am blessed to have you in my life. And now bend over. And on the next episode of the Thank You series next Monday, we will be talking about Cameron. Cameron, who was Reaper's Death, who is now Cameron_Scott. Cameron, you guys all know Cameron. We will be talking about Cameron next week on the Thank You series. And if you want to go ahead and have your name put on this wheel for next week's show when we talk about Cameron, I need you in the comment section below today to write "Thank you, Maddie." Again, you're doing the same thing you did last week. Thank you, Maddie. Then next week's show, when we're talking about Cameron, when you want your name on that wheel, if your name's not chosen, you want to write "Thank you, Cameron." I hope that makes sense. So today, write "Thank you, Maddie," because this is we're thanking Maddie. Next week, we will be talking about Cameron on Monday. Thank you so much again, Matthew. Cameron, I look forward to you next week. Have a great day, everyone. Hey guys, make sure to check out all my things in the description listed below.